Okay, the date and the time is Thursday, April 2nd. It's 1:03 p.m. I received a text message today from the CPS caseworker in regards to seeing my children. Now, mind you, they were not supposed to cancel my visitation of my children, so they didn't. Instead, they canceled my transportation, and it was transportation that they put in for. You can see the date and the time of the message, April 21st at 10:25, from 219-713-1610 to me at 219-201-4190. Okay. Well, it states here, "Good morning, Miss Covington." Let me see if I can get it. There we go. "Good morning, Miss Covington. I've been trying to see how we are going to arrange transportation for you to and from visitation. HDI counseling will not provide transportation for you at this time because of what transpired at the visitation." Now, nothing transpired at the visitation other than I told them that I wasn't going to run away from my kids and that I was going to fight for them. Now, I have also been in deuces duly with finding another agency that provides transportation for you, even though you have home-based case services. Exactly. Seneca is not available to transport you to and from visitations, but only when she is meeting up with you. I don't even know who Seneca is. I've never even met Seneca. I don't know who she's talking about. And at this point, I don't even know who's talking to me. She doesn't introduce herself at all. Then she turns around and says, bear with me. Apparently she's texting me. I've also tried to, home-based case services, Seneca is not available to transport. So this person's not available to transport me, so I'm out of luck. It's not their problem is what they're saying. But it is, because they're the ones who put in for the transportation, and it's in the original deposition to the court. She's not available to transport to and from visitations, but only when she's meeting with me. But see, that person flat out said that she wasn't going to work with me at all, and I have a text message to that point. And there was no reason for that either. Now, we've looked up agencies to see if they could provide transportation, but it looks as if they are only open during the time the girls have school, so that won't work. In other words, they're telling me I'm not going to get to see my kids. I've also tried to see if we could pay for an Uber driver for you, but due to DCS not having credit card to pay for this service, this won't work either. I'm proposing that family therapy take place at the Lake Station Library twice a week. That way you don't have to worry about transportation and can still see your children. After therapy has been initiated, then we can look at providing transportation once again. They're trying to force me into therapy by withholding my children. That's what they're doing. She's saying I have to participate in their therapy or they're not going to let me see my children, and they do not have a right to force me into therapy, and they do not have a right to keep my children from me. A judge told them clearly that they needed to continue on with their original deposition, which is a request, not an order. Now, after therapy, they can look at providing transportation. Once again, I've already asked the court to be in agreement with it. Yes, she asked the court. That means she filed a motion, and I don't even believe that. I don't have a copy of the motion. Now, I'm texting you because, okay, so, and which I should have been served if that's the case. Now, may I ask your name and position with HDI, please, is what I wrote. This is Ms. Protho. Sorry for not specifying. I thought you already had my number. I'm the case manager on the case from DCF. We talked the first time over the phone when I explained to you about having visitation with your girls and gave you the date for the next court date. The next time we talk, oh, come on. That was today at 7:13. Or, I'm sorry, that's her phone number. That was today at April 21st. Okay? When I explained to you about having visitation with your girls and gave you the date for the next court date. The next time we talked didn't go so well, and I'm trying to an alternative method. Ms. Protho, you were present in court on April 8th, 2016, when the judge explicitly stated that there should be no gaps in visitation, correct? Yes, I certainly was. However, the agency did not transport you after what happened at the visit. I have tried every other method possible to provide you with transportation, and no one will do it. If you have a family member or friend that can transport you, we can do that. But at this time, she doesn't have anyone. I've sent a status to the court to family therapy sessions at the Lake Station Library so you can still see your children in a more therapeutic setting. Once progress is shown in therapy, the agency may be open to transporting you again, but at this time they are not.